Configuring the audio master track. So when we set up, for example, a sequence has all kinds of things like a frame rate and a frame size and a pixel ratio, stuff like that. Well, when we set up a new sequence, we have to set up the audio master settings. So let's come down here and pick down here on the new button. And we're going to go to a new sequence. And when we go on the sequence here, we picked our presets. But if we come over to tracks, in our tracks, this is where we set up our audio configurations. And so the first thing that we want to take a look at is what kind of master track is it? If I hit the down arrow, you see I have stereo, 5.1, multi-channel, and mono. So by default, we pick stereo, and this has two audio channels, a left and a right, and this is probably our most common. If we go to a 5.1, for example, this has 6 different audio channels. It has a middle, a front left, a front right, a rear left, a rear right, and a low frequency effects. So this is known as a subwoofer. And so this is what we typically have in our home theaters type things. So we go to multi-channel. A multi-channel can have between 1 and 32 audio channels. So this is something we might use for maybe a broadcast television workflow. So maybe we might have multilingual types of tracks in there if you want to have things in different languages. And then kind of our low one is our mono. This has one audio channel. So this is for really minimal file size, or if you want to go on the web. So most of the time we're going in stereo for the most popular choices, but we can configure this any way we like. So this is what we set up by default when we create our new sequence. And so we end up saying, oh, what track type we have, etc. down here, and we can change these settings on our master audio track. And then when we say OK, we've now created a new sequence down here with that master audio track all set up.